Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Star Citizen Alpha 4.5 is now out to the Evocati. This is the December patch, at least that's when it's going to go live. I want to talk about that patch, what's included at this initial stage, its patch notes, and some other little hidden bits. CIG have already said as well that they might put this out to wider PTU Wave 1, either later today or tomorrow if the patch is stable enough, and then we'll be able to actually show off some footage of the patch rather than just talk about it. Evocati patches have a soft NDA, which means you can't show off any footage or audio, but you can talk about them. So what's being tested at the moment? We've got stability and bug fixes. It's an Evocati patch. There's also engineering, ship armor, and general balance for that, Vulcan renderer and graphics settings updates, and physicalized helmets. So engineering gameplay. Big part of this patch. It is finally here, introducing dedicated engineering roles aboard ships, allowing players to actively manage power distribution, repairs, and system efficiency in real time. So I do want to say that this is introduced to all ships. The overall goal and experience with this engineering update should see ships behaving approximately as well as 4.4 in combat and survivability, with the added bonus of engineering and multi-crew to extend this beyond the capabilities of 4.4. Beyond this, players may need to check on their ship between battles to make necessary repairs so that they are fully prepared for the next encounter. There's wear and tear, there's just general, you're using a component, it is going to start to wear down and need repair. This release introduces numerous updates to all ships and vehicles, with the initial implementation of ship armor, loads of updates to heat, power and life support management, diagnostic and engineering screens, large sweeping changes to ship component health, damage resistances, heat generation, hull health and weapon balancing, as well as updating the repair tools needed for that job. Since the previous tech preview, we've made dozens of fixes as well as updates for balance and UI and further updates for more vehicles, deactivated fire for bullet hits as well as overheating of power plants, increased coolant provided by the coolers, reduced critical power plant failure point, updated armor to have health again, fixes to ballistic cooldowns, reducing radar heat, and ship health is now tied to critical health. As this new update affects every ship and vehicle in-game, many further updates and balancing will be done during the course of the PT phases for 4.5 and beyond. So yeah, I'd originally thought that this was going to be only some of the ships in 4.5 that were sort of engineering ready, and that appears to be incorrect. They do have all the ships ready or functional with engineering, but they do need more balance beyond that. So they are at least partially functional, though they're going to need some love, care, and balance. Armor is in 2. It has its own health pool and basically mitigates damage while it's there. There are changes to ship system targeting and precision mode as well, because the targeting of components now is a lot more important. Something else that's important, ship fire hazards. Bringing fire hazards to ships and environments along with the fire extinguisher mechanics, requiring players to manage and extinguish blazes before they spread. This includes retrievable fire extinguishers aboard ships that have limited uses before they need to be recharged. I believe they use the life support systems to recharge. You put them back in their little fire extinguisher docks. Lots of players have been complaining about too much smoke from a fire in this initial build, so there's going to be some updates here for sure. I am interested to start seeing the sort of fire hazards in missions and other locations beyond just ships and engineering. Physical helmets. Implementing physical helmets in the persistent universe. Pick one up, rotate it, inspect every detail, carry it around, attach it to your hip, or toss it across a room if you want. When you equip a helmet, you put on or remove the same one that you had in your hands, complete with a fully realized interior. This is just part of making the universe more immersive and looking better, right? Something else that makes the universe prettier, Vulcan renderer improvements and GPU settings updates, increasing both the stability and speed of the Vulcan renderer, with many crash fixes, diagnostic improvements, and multi-threaded render submission, while adding support for HDR and NVIDIA's DLSS transformer model. Also included is an overhaul to the graphics options, with many new settings and a VRAM bar to help players configure the graphics for their GPU and the amount of video memory that they have. Now, some stuff that's not ready for testing or feedback in the patch, because it's either like only partially sort of in, or they just don't want feedback for yet. Or, as CIG said, they might actually remove before release. We have a snub fighter and interceptor balance pass, FPS AI improvements, ship light amplification detection, persistent universal loot refresh and collector rebalance, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, and the additional hairstyles, beards, or whatever else they had planned there. One of the things in this patch apparently is there is a set of Wicklow ship updates. So Wicklow may be selling or allowing you to build or trade for, whatever you want to call it, an Idris-P. So finally, the Idris-P appears to be obtainable in-game in some way. I was hoping it would go to a shop, but we don't have any like major shipyard shops yet, although they could put it in temporarily. I'm interested to know what your thoughts are on that. I think some other bits and bobs are like the L21 Wolves there, the Raft, the Asgard, and apparently some other versions of like the Prospector and Meteor and stuff. In the newsletter, we did see that there was some Levski tunnels, maybe part of the Depths sort of instanced mission system stuff. It had the tagline, just keep digging. It's possible that this is going to be part of 4.5. Quite often, CIG seem to do a patch with like a activity in it, and then the next patch, they might expand that activity, but they also have like a little event going on. Some people have suggested that they might release one of the planets of Nyx or something. Obviously, Nyx 1 requires some Genesis updates and that sort of jazz, but like one of them is an ice giant. There have been suggestions of new feature expansion, like maybe bounty hunting and that sort of stuff, but I don't think they'd want to do that at the same time as engineering. We do know that within the next few weeks, CIG plan to put a tech preview out with crafting in it, sort of focusing on crafting, and that crafting is coming in 2026 to live, or at least that's the plan. It's likely there's a multitude of other bits and bobs coming with Alpha 4.5 as well. We know there's barrel attachments for a load of FPS weapons. There will be a new ship or vehicle, at least one, but we don't know what it is. CIG had shared a load of information in the Star Citizen Live recently about a load of ships and vehicles that they're going to be releasing in 2026, but I'm not sure what else they're going to be releasing by the end of this year. It makes sense it will be something like either the Kruger Stingray they talked about, or maybe a Grey's market ship. The Mustang chassis one maybe that we had teased at the same time we originally saw the Grey's Shiv. But if CIG can get Alpha 4.5 and all its features in-game stable with all the Vulcan updates, AI updates, engineering, that sort of stuff, I think we're going to be in a really good position for a super playable Star Citizen for the end of the year and then going forward. Like, we have needed expanded graphics options and a focus on Vulcan for a long time now. I mean, there's loads of other stuff we need in-game as well. We need better group and party and sort of org features, several dozen bugs that are persistent to be solved, lots of ship-specific stuff, ton of balance things. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to engineering. It is a huge change. It is a fundamental change to the game, so bear that in mind. It might take a little while to dial in, but I'm really interested to know on your thoughts about engineering and Alpha 4.5. Have you been playing it in the Evocati build? If it's already gone to Wave 1, then tell me what you think about Wave 1. What other features do you think will turn up, or what ship or vehicle do you think is going to be released with this patch? Something else that you should know is that during the IAE, and this is made during the IAE, this video, we're giving away a Drake Clipper. Just comment on any of our videos made during the IAE to be in for a chance of winning that. Obviously, we've got the normal November giveaway going on too. The last couple of days to enter that. And you should click the links below to get yourself some NordVPN. Oh, NordVPN, the best darn VPN we've ever advertised on this channel. It's got great accessibility, security, and privacy when using the interwebs. I use NordVPN as part of my essential interweb toolbox, and you should use it too. Something else that you should use is your eyes. You can get some Tobii eye tracker if you want. 20% off at the moment for a Tobii eye tracker. Star Citizen supports that natively for high precision head and eye tracking. Oh, fantastic. Click all the links below. What are you waiting for? Every month we have a Star Citizen ship giveaway. For November, we are giving away the latest in pristine technology, the Grey's Market Shiv, a heavy fighter with a bucket of weaponry, and the first compound ship in game. It is made up of a cutlass and a load of other ships stuck together. It comes with lifetime insurance and a game package, all you need to play Star Citizen. But we're also bundling in a CitizenCon digital goodies pack, just loads of FPS items and stuff that you can put around your hangar and your base eventually. Just comment on any of our videos during the month to be in for a chance of winning that. Also, a big thank you to CIG for providing that prize. If you would like to further support the channel by clicking the join button under our videos and becoming a channel member or becoming a Patreon, then please do. It helps out a ton and enables us to make daily Star Citizen content, even when the YouTube algorithm or revenues are unkind. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click any of the affiliate links under our videos. That helps too. It gives us a little kickback. Share with us your feedback and what you'd like to see. We'll see you in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video.